Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Humanity. Yes, again today we are going to look at human health as well as unwanted hazards in human health. Unwanted hazards are things that are very dangerous to human health. Take, for instance, weapons. Weapons are one of the most deadliest things to human health. Weapons, in modern times, they are what men call weapons of mass destruction. Among them, when the men crafted them, they kind of went as far as acquiring what you call these silence, warning silence of what the men had achieved. Men, they say they had achieved what we call warning silence of what they had invented. They invented things like weapons of mass destruction, weapons which can destroy many things. And with that, I just wanted to remind men about their responsibility to health as well as to future generations. Watching on this, what is this? What is this? I mean, what I'm saying is that men should look at what are the investments. You've made this, you human beings say you've made investments. Is this silent a warning of variability in the store or in the warehouse somewhere? Or is it warning about, this is an investment, nuclear weapon mass station is an investment, or it was invested in by human beings. And we say, over the years and time again, we've said human beings, do not ever engage in weapons investment. Weapons are very deadly things to human health, because they're deadly to the human health as well as to the environment. If you are to examine the repercussion, for instance, if a nuclear weapon or weapon of mass destruction exploded somewhere, it would take up to something 5,000 years that particular ocean or ocean or whatever to clear out the nuclear hazardous whatever where that nuclear weapon exploded. On the other hand, when it comes to the environment has what we call, in the environment system we have what we call, they call them jet streams. Jet streams are whatever that manages the movements of whatever changes of warming of the climate and what have you. If a nuclear weapon is either tested somewhere, it will automatically damage the what you call the jet streams, the balanced jet stream or whatever will move out of the balanced sequencing cycles, and they become unstable because of the testing of a nuclear weapon on the planet Earth. Because men can only see what is in their eyes when they see this, when they test the nuclear weapon and they explode. It kind of makes what we call a mesmerizing. They say it's a mesmerizing. Men call it mesmerizing. Most men, they say it's a mesmerizing what? Mesmerizing to our eyes. That's why we manufacture them. I said no. When we sent you here on planet Earth, we said to you, listen to this beautiful azan. So what we are talking about is that, when a nuclear weapon is tested anywhere on this planet, it causes it damages the what you call jet streams. Jet streams are the whatever that carries the currencies, climate currencies. I mean, or with the warm currencies, the cold currencies, what have you. Once those whatever are damaged, that's when you bring in what you call eloquent, stammering language of men who say El Nino. The El Nino is whatever that the sun that in all that falls in that under that category, because men went out of their head and said we're gonna test a nuclear weapon onto planet Earth, or we're gonna manufacture and invest in nuclear weapons on planet Earth. Yet this is what men and women call their mother planet home. This is where they live. This is where their children are. Some of them have even a 2-3-year-old little girl or little boy. But they're saying we are testing a nuclear weapon on planet Earth. But it's on planet Earth, the soil where that nuclear weapon is tested is dead. The sky, whatever the environment, the rest of the environment is damaged. The jet streams are damaged. Everything is damaged. So we said to you, human beings, because we're talking about health, health of human beings. In modern times, men experience what we call cancer, unexplainable diseases which occur in human bodies because of these what you call men went into an angle of insanity, where they said we can invest, we can explode, we can invest $8 trillion on weapons of mass destruction, on nuclear weapons, in the defense of what Russia can do. That is nonsense. Human beings, I want you to understand this language, that all living human beings on this planet are supposed to look at one another as brothers and sisters, not as enemies. Not as what? As enemies. If you go you go out of your whatever, and you say, Russia is an enemy to the Americans, Russia is an enemy to Europeans, Russia is an enemy to the Chinese. That is nonsense. What you should invest in, you future generations, is that are your children very united with the children of Africa, the children of China, the children of whatever, so that you make a global village whereby a child in Palestine can easily travel to America within the next 48 hours and be able to enjoy without being said, oh, you are Muslim, we are this. Because the other thing which I didn't mention is that you are all living Muslims on planet Earth. You are all living what? Muslims. If you are to deny that child an opportunity to live as a Muslim, then you are sentencing yourself to what we saw as men who manufacture weapons of mass destruction, and you test it on the environment. It alters the movements of the jet streams. So you have El Nino, you have climate change, global warming, and yet say we are intelligent. I say, my man, my children of the human race, if you do not wake up from the dogma and the foolishness every one of you is drowning in, I say, I told you about the songs you've been listening to. they call them, what do they call them? The Mickey Mouse reggae song. I'll show you what a reggae song, a pure reggae song means. You need to know what a pure reggae song is. Men and women of modern times, you need to know what a pure reggae song means, or what it is. Because if you say, we are in modern times, and we know each and every of our lives. No, you are men and women lost in what do they call it? What do they call it, Mama? Men and women lost in oblivion of extinction. When you hear that silence, it says leg off. Take off as faster as you can, faster than Usain Bolt, because that gives you only 3 minutes to look for a place to put your head before a nuclear weapon explodes. When it explodes, it makes a wave, and that wave has a radius of up to 20 miles or 30 miles. So that is what we call a super reggae song. Your super reggae song, you know, these Rastafarians, they call it reggae, generous Rastas. I said to you, I'm a generous Rasta. Who is saying to you, a pure super reggae song is what you're listening to now. Those ones you've been listening to over the years is what we call Mickey Mouse reggae song. Because there's a Mickey Mouse reggae song, they never tell you to leg off. This one is a pure reggae song, which when you listen to it, I would tell my boys to put some whatever that you see men taking off, running, looking for whatever place to hide. My people, remember, invest wisely. Do not invest in nuclear weapons or weapons of any kind. And do not invest in that theologies, whereby you say, you crucify Jesus. That is a dirty thing to say. You remind me when, anyway, I won't go there, but do not invest in weapons. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.